Hey guys, welcome back. Treating wood today, nukes and some deep boxes. Got eco wood treatment. This is the 5 pound or 5 gallons. They a lot of folks have been saying just to get the 1 gallon packs if you're doing like less than 10 hives. Now that I've mixed it up, I kind of wish I would have went with the 1 gallon. But anyways, got the 5, so we're gonna try it out. I got 4 nukes, 4 deeps, soaking every inch of the wood. Once it gets done soaking, it'll give it a nice little gray patina. But you really want to make sure that when you do this, that you glue your joints really good. Anything that's connected, even down to like gluing, like right here. I think that's some of the reviews that I've read, and they don't give you really good instructions when it comes to this stuff. It literally just says mix 1 gallon with 1 gallon of water, mix 5 gallons with 5 gallons of water. Yeah, it says allow it to soak for a few minutes, and anything that you're going to install in the ground, let it soak for 3 days in a triple strength solution. I believe that's for like non-pressure treated wood. I don't think it's a factor here when it's going to be above the ground. This is just to protect it against rainwater and sun. And this is the thing I was talking about. It says here a mixed solution will last 1 year in a plastic sealed container. So that's why we have this container. I'm going to put the cover on it. I've got a few more nukes I want to build and a few more boxes, but I really want to get this stuff soaked and treated because I'm going to be making splits in the next day or two. So I want to go ahead and get this stuff treated. So we're going to give it a go. It says dip for a few minutes, but I'm just going to dip it in there and soak it and then let it dry in the sun. So literally just dip it in like that. Let it soak all the way around. And you'll see a little bit of air bubbles coming up. That's kind of what you want to get soaked. You want all the air out of it and let the solution, the powdered substance that's dissolved inside of the water, you want it to kind of soak into that wood, and that's what treats it. We'll just get us a few minutes. Let it soak in here really good, especially my tops. I'm not too concerned with my bottoms because they're gonna have easy runoff. Like water runoff's gonna run off pretty easily. But I just want to make sure that they get soaked really good. Yeah, got a couple air bubbles. We want to get rid of all those. I'm gonna sit it over here to dry. I've just brad nailed most everything together. So just gonna let it sit there for just a minute. Let it soak into that wood really good. The main thing is to get most of the air bubbles out. Like I said, these nukes, the bottom of the nukes aren't my concern. It's the tops. The tops is what warps real bad and gets the damage in the end grain, and the end grain starts busting open. We want to make sure it gets into that top really good. I measured this tub out. I found it at, I think, Lowe's. I measured it out so I could make sure it fit my top boxes, my supers and my deeps and all that stuff. And luckily, I didn't measure my nukes, but luckily it fits the nukes as well. And just so everybody knows, I'm not sponsored by them or nothing. I've heard really good things about them. I decided I wanted to try it out. The best option for this is obviously the wax dip. A lot of people are wax dipping now, but wax dipping takes quite the investment, and I don't have that money to spend on wax dipping. So that's why I choose to do this. I've seen guys with hives that are covered in this stuff that have lasted for, 10 years, 15 years. So it's not a new product. It's just not a well-known product. Mainly because if you're putting something outside, you're either gonna buy it pressure treated or you're gonna coat it in something else as like paint or lacquer or something like that. All right, we'll give this a try. It's not super expensive stuff. And it seems to work for everybody else. So why not try it? Plus, I don't like the look of paint. Paint chips and it looks nasty, and I don't like it. Yeah, just always make sure these edges right here are glued up real good. If not, you'll have really bad warping there. That's really what you're soaking. The outside of these boxes aren't really prone to damage from the elements, but these joints right here are the worst. They'll get destroyed in no time. And then you got, like, there's a little crack right here. That water gets down in there and soaks in that crack, keeps that crack from getting worse, especially in the wintertime when you got a lot of freezing and thawing. That moisture gets in there, that crack freezes, it expands even more, then it thaws out, then there's still moisture in there, so it freezes again, and before you know it, within a year, your boxes are falling apart. And truth be told, these boxes were kind of expensive, but the nuke boxes, I built them myself, so they won't, they didn't cost an arm and a leg to make. And I do have a set of wax dip boxes. I got 2 deeps and a super, top, bottom, all that stuff. And I already got a split in one of my deeps. I'm just waiting to put the second deep on it. I did that because I wanted to see how this holds up to the wax dipped over the next 5 years, and then 10 years, and then 20 years, and so on and so on. I feel like the wax would definitely last longer because you can tell it's kind of cooked the edges. So once we get done with this, I'm going to wipe that edge off. And then we've got a top we can put on it. It's not a sealed top, but it is a top. So I'm hoping, I can make it sealed, but I'm hoping that sealing it up like this will allow it to last a lot longer. You can really see the color coming out of this wood. It's pretty cool. I don't know if you can see it right there, but you can definitely see it on this box. Get the color coming out of them boxes. Pretty cool. And that's the nuke boxes. What I did is I took some, it's like door seal for like your doors, your exterior doors of your house, weather stripping. I just put around the top of this. We'll try to stick it on there. Actually, I want to clean it off first. Let's clean the top off so it gets a good seal. Appreciate y'all watching this short clip. Again, there's alternatives to protecting boxes. I like this method. It's natural. Eco wood treatment. Treated wood is harmless to people, soil, plants, water, and gardens. The dry powder concentrate is acidic. Good stuff. I didn't do this last year only because I wanted to see some more reviews. See what else went on with it. Now I'm happy with it and can only get happier as long as my boxes stay in good shape. So thanks for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe. See you in the next one.